Nico's track record is pretty darn good.
I yell at Freddie Montero saying, it's a penalty, it's a penalty.
The way he went down, we said he's not going to finish the game.
Now all of a sudden you're there. It's crazy.
The 2022 Scotiabank CONCACAF Champions League Final, Leg 1. It is Pumas and the Seattle Sounders. A very wet night here in Mexico City.
When I saw that it was raining, I love playing in the rain. It's a Seattle weather. I think that was a good omen, a good sign for us. So when we walked out like we're doing here and it's raining, I think it gave us some confidence.
The stadium has a track around it, but the fans were very loud. I remember the fans feeling far away, but you could hear them. And there's always butterflies before the referee blows the whistle. You could feel the tension in the stadium.
Well, here we go. The CONCACAF Champions League Final, Leg 1 is underway. And as the referee pointed to the spot, he has penalty. Dineno strides up, and Dineno scores.
And Pumas goes 1-up.
1-0, we weren't panicking because 1-0 we felt was manageable. Disappointed maybe that, we gave up a goal, but, they had good players. Dineno, I mean, he's a good center forward. But there was no panic. There was just maybe some little tactical things, how we don't concede another goal.
The approach to a one final game compared to two legs is very different when you take a lead or when you go down a goal. 1-0 wouldn't have been the worst. Obviously, I think it got to 2-0.
Here comes Pumas into the attack. Rivas with the service. Floats it up!
Do you remember being like, okay, what do we do now?
I mean, we needed to push for a goal because a goal would be something positive. But you also, for sure, could not concede a third goal. That would have been disaster.
After the second goal of Pumas, you start, guys, pressing. You start attacking. There's an insane Talavera save against Rui Diaz.
But here's Rui Diaz! Oh, Talavera! What a save!
Did you guys felt the game changing to your favor at that moment?
We felt like Pumas kind of started to just drop and protect their 2-0 lead. And we talk about 2-0 being one of the most dangerous leads in soccer. And so we felt that they were comfortable being at 2-0. And for us to continue to get these small chances here and there gave us a little bit of belief to come back.
The right arm extended where the ball is being played back across.
Penalty! Lodero scores!
Once you get the goal, the PK, it's 2-1. Now the full confidence is back.
Yeah, for sure. We were on the front foot in the second half. We felt that maybe we could push and get another one, have an even better result going home at 2-2.
Christian Roldan down.
The game is 2-1. It's 96 minutes.
There is contact here on Roldan with Velarde.
Christian is desperate on the field, calling the ref. Did you guys notice the foul?
I'll be honest, when I saw it live, I didn't think it was going to be given. Given it's the 96th minute, we are away from home. Although I do remember speaking to Christian, I think it was still on the field when they were checking it, and he was 100%
He was convinced, yeah,
that it is a PK. As a referee, sometimes you don't get the angle that maybe, Christian saw or felt how he got kicked.
Yeah, I remember the play so vividly. I control it, and instead of letting the ball drop, I let it touch I bring up my knee and get the touch off the quad and get fouled, what I think is a foul, right? And I do a good job of actually falling as I get hit. I yell at Freddie Montero saying, it's a penalty, it's a penalty. He's like, yeah, it is a penalty. And he ran towards the ref and gave him. And so that's why I stayed on the ground, hoping that we would just get a chance at VAR.
Long time now, the decision from Ivan Barton. What is the decision? Penalty! It's Nico Lodero again for Seattle. Lodero scores! Seattle is level!
Nico's track record is pretty darn good. Yeah. High confidence in him on the PK spot because he was quite confident himself. It's a huge goal, a massive goal.
And that's the final whistle!
Down 2-0, going to 2-2, that was the best possible result.
Now you're coming home with 68,000+ fans waiting at Lumen, with the momentum of what you guys did in Mexico City. What do you remember of getting to the stadium that day?
When we walked out for this game, I got teary-eyed because you're a little kid dreaming of when you're kicking the ball around of playing in front of a sold-out crowd. Now all of a sudden you're there. It's crazy.
And then the big blow.
Attention turns to Joao Paulo.
The talented Brazilian going down on the far end line.
Joao Paulo, minute 25, what's going through your head?
We understood what it was. And so we immediately, when he went down, the way he went down, we said he's not going to finish the game. So we immediately went to, okay, what is the solution? Because we didn't plan for this. You never plan for injuries. When this happens, it's kind of just like, what do you feel in that moment? And we were all, gutted for JP, but for us, it was an easy choice. I looked down the bench and let's put the kid on.
And indeed, Obed Vargas will enter.
¿Qué te pasa por la cabeza cuando Brian te llama y te dice, Obed, a la cancha?
Me pasa por la cabeza que no la... Pero lo que me dijo el entrenador entrando al partido me dio mucha confianza. Me dijo, ya has jugado muchos partidos de la CONCACAF Champions aunque tengas 16 años. Y algo que siempre me decían mis papás es que siempre tienes que estar listo para tu momento. Y yo sentí que este fue uno de los momentos que Dios puso ante mí para que los aprovechara. Y creo que eso fue lo que hice.
Then Raúl scores the first goal. In your mind, is it done? World champions?
No, definitely not. 100% not. I think we gave this team the utmost respect. We knew that they were a good side. You go and score that goal just like they scored their second goal in the first game. You take the foot off the pedal. We did not want to do that. We weren't arrogant. We weren't like we've already won. But let's go. We took the first step forward. We're in the right direction. Keep going. We're almost there.
Morris, laying back Ladero, and is this the finisher?
Christian and Alex do a really good job of kind of retaining possession.
Yeah, here we go.
And they were pressing for a goal, obviously, so I knew there was going to be some space in behind. Alex plays that ball really well, and I felt like Nico, Raul, and I had a good connection. So I saw Nico up in the top of the box. He played an unbelievable ball, and that's what Raul does. He scores goals like that.
Él creía en mí, ¿sabes? Él sabía que yo podía dar el próximo paso. Cuando vino, pues me dio una emoción de que ya era un minuto 80, 2-0. Entonces fue un momento muy emotivo para él y para todo el club.
Where does this game rank in your professional career?
The actual game itself was probably one of the top 3 moments for me. All the things that you work for in your entire career, at the end of the day, all you want to do is win a trophy.
We're very proud of the fact that we're the only MLS team in the modern era to win this trophy. There were so many good MLS teams that were so close to winning this, but they couldn't push it over the line.
Now, one of the rewards that this trophy brought is participating in the Club World Cup. What's going through your mind, going ahead, probably the biggest club tournament in history?
Anything can happen, it's sports. But I want the team to enjoy the moment because they deserve it. But I also want them to show what a good team and what a good club and MLS, how far MLS has come. I think we have some responsibility to show the fans in the rest of the world that we can play soccer.